Hello guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world you're watching me from. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm sincerely sorry. I didn't know that the live stream last night was not there was no voice at all. I'm so sorry about that. I think there was an app update on the software I was using to do the live stream and I didn't notice that on time. So I'm sincerely sorry about that. That's why I'm doing a fresh video in regards to the live stream. So I'm going to upload it on my YouTube page so you guys can be able to watch it. Okay. So I'm using a different software to do this recording. I'm so sorry about that guys, and I hope that with this video it's going to clarify things for you guys. So um yesterday night I was talking about trading in general and then focusing on your trading strategy and then following someone that you know that yes, this person knows what he's doing. Okay, so that is how I learned. That's how I was able to get to this point, and I'm also learning. I'm also learning from someone I believe that this person is good in the industry and is trading the strategy I'm trading. So what I did was to get closer to the person, follow the person on social media, monitor how the person is analyzing the chart and how the person is interpreting the market and the kind of strategy the person is using to interpret the market. That was how I was able to um, learn the basis and also improving in my trading um, analytical skills. Okay, so I was encouraging you guys to get someone that you know that is in your field. The person is doing his best. You model the person, model whatever the person is doing. Stop doing your own since you know that your own is not enough or is not good enough. Okay, because if you keep doing the same thing every day, you are going to get the same result. Okay, so whatever you are learning, make sure that you are learning it and you're applying it the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so whatever mistake you made last week, please do not repeat them this week. Okay, and apply discipline and remove any form of fear in you. Don't be a good analyst and you're a very bad executor. You don't have the confidence to execute your trade because you don't know what the outcome is going to be. Nobody knows what the outcome of any trade is going to be. Trading is all about probability. You don't know if you toss a coin if it's going to be a head or a tail. Let's say if the coin becomes a head, it's a win, and if it's a tail, it's a loss. You don't know which of the flip of the coin that is going to be a head or a tail. So the most important thing you need to know is that this your trading strategy has proven to be profitable over number of trade. So all you have to do is to keep executing them and then it will compile over a very long period of time. You cannot judge your trading strategy with one loss. You become emotionally down, you become depressed, you become angry. If you are doing that kind of thing, you cannot grow in this industry. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You can't grow in this industry. Do not allow one loss to make you feel bad or make you feel less of yourself. You become depressed, you become emotionally you know deteriorating. It's not good. So all you have to do is to keep executing your strategy and have confidence in what you are doing. Okay, that is the most important. That's why I always talk about education. I always talk about education. That is the most important thing because what you know will give you confidence. Okay, that's why I always encourage people that is in my mentorship group to bend down and follow the course and apply whatever that is being taught. That is how you can become profitable. Okay, so the videos are there for you, the lessons are there for you. Go through them often and often. Don't just go through them once and think you've grasped everything. Go back to them, study them. And I recommend this book to all of you guys. Trading in the Zone. Make sure you read that book. That book is very powerful. Read that book, it will help you to build confidence in your strategy. It will help you to be able to have what we call mental confidence in executing trade. Okay, because trading is beyond what you guys see in the market. It's all about personal discovery. It's all about personal management and mental management as well, emotional management and emotional control. whenever it comes to trading, because when it comes to trading, anything can happen. So how do you manage yourself in those adverse, in those randomness and those movement of price? How do you manage yourself? You cannot manage market because you cannot be able to control the market, but you can control yourself. You can control how you react to the market. You can control how much you are willing to risk on a particular trade and stick to it. Okay, so this week my prayer and my hope for you guys this week is you guys should be able to apply whatever you are learning and have confidence to execute your trade. Have confidence to execute your trade because you don't know what the outcome is going to be. Okay, so make sure that this is how much you're going to risk on that trade and then execute your trade. Okay, and once you execute your trade, zero your mind from that money. Just know that that money is belongs to the market. Whatever is the outcome of the trade, you have already accepted the risk. There's a difference between taking a risk and accepting a risk. It's not everybody that takes a risk has fully 100% accepted that risk. So you have to get to the level where you take a risk and you have fully 100% accepted that risk. That is the level you get and you begin to enjoy the the profitability and the confidence that comes with trading as a career. So let's go straight to the chart, and I want to show you guys some certain things that is happening on the chart. We don't really have much this week, as I told you guys. I'm actually on this Bitcoin chart. So for the Bitcoin chart, I told you guys last week that I was expecting this deep graph to complete, and then on Monday or Tuesday, price was able to drop down to that potential reversal zone and completed that deep grab at 1.618. You can see how price tested that 1.618 at that daily key level. I told you guys that that was a liquidity point on the daily time frame. You can see how price consolidated here for like 3 days before pushing to the upside. So this is a good liquidity point, and then we have a deep grab. We have a deep grab that coincides or that aligns with that key level, and then that was how we were able to catch this trade. Now, it's a profitable one. Right now, you guys have taken profit. You can actually take partial profit and move stop loss to break even. Now, anything can happen on Bitcoin right now. Price can decide to push up or push down. Now, if price decide to push up, we take profit at 89.89154K, and the final target is at 97016K. If price decides to push down, then I'm going to send a revised updates in regards to Bitcoins. For now, this deep crap is still holding until price takes out this low. If price decides to take out this low, then I'm going to send a revised setup for Bitcoin. For now, we are still looking at this deep crap. Now, for now, we don't have any entry on Bitcoin. Like that's why I always tell you guys that one thing about the strategy is that once you have catch your entry, just hold because whatever price is doing here is building liquidity either to push up or to push down. You shouldn't be caught up in whatever price is doing right here because if you're caught up here, you might be used as a liquidity. So and it's not really good for anyone. All right. So that is one thing about Bitcoin that's happening right now. Now on gold, I told you guys that this setup is a good setup on gold. Unfortunately, I will not be taking any trade this week because I already have a trade from last week, and I don't have any free account that can take any of the trade that is coming up this week. But for gold, we have this butterfly, this bearish butterfly pattern. The measurements have been checked at the potential reversal zone. Entry is also getting ready right now. Yeah, entry is also getting ready right now. But I told you guys that you guys should wait for Monday candle to form. Okay, let's see what Monday candle will do. Let's see what Monday candle will do. If Monday candle is going to continue coming down or is going to take out this high. If Monday candle fails to create a new high, then you can look for entry on Tuesday. But just this is a good level to take the trade. If you really want to risk, this is a good place to risk. So that it will help you to be able to put your stop loss above this level and then target this point, or you target the final target is at this level, which is 2898. So that is one thing about gold right now. Previously last week we had this setup on gold which actually fell. Like I told you guys that I was expecting gold to come back to the potential reversal zone and give us entry, but unfortunately that didn't happen. When price returned back to potential reversal zone, it did not give us any sign of reversal price push all the way up, breaking through this level and pushing all the way up. So there was no trade that was executed. No trade was executed on gold last week. Okay, but people that caught the first entry made some profit. Then the re-entry didn't work out as price pushed all the way up, breaking that high. So this week we're having this bearish butterfly pattern, and like I told you guys that you can look out for your entry and above stop loss above 300. That is 3011. That's 3011. That's the place you can place your stop loss. Just anywhere above that high is a good place to place stop loss. Target is at this weekly, a daily order block, and the final target is that this daily order block below here. So that is one thing about. Of course, those of us um in the academy knows the take profit levels of a butterfly pattern and the stop loss level of butterfly pattern. So apply that on this scenario. Same thing with silver. We have the same pattern as that of gold. The same bearish butterfly pattern also happening here on silver. And then you can see that your stop loss and your take profit level, please apply that of a butterfly pattern, which is 0.382 and 0.618, measured from A to D. Okay, stop loss, apply the stop loss of butterfly pattern, which is around 1.414. Okay, but somewhere around this high is a good place for your stop loss. So this is the setup I'm looking at for on silver this week. Price is reacting from the weekly key level of resistance. Okay, and if you come to the daily time frame, this is the daily time frame of what? Order block. Okay, this is the daily time frame of order block. And then apart from that, on the 4-hour time frame, we have this what? Butterfly pattern, which aligns with the key level. Beautiful setup, excellent setup. Now for these guys, like I told you guys that for S&P 500 last week, it was a massive sell. It was a massive sell-off for all the US stocks and most of the US stocks. Nvidia had a massive drop last week as well, even previous week before last week. So, like I told you guys that I'm expecting price to correct back to at least 50% of this bullish engulf daily candle, and then give us a rejection and a confirmation on the 1-hour time frame. Then we can look out for a buy to the upside. Right now, price is correcting, but I will wait and see how far this correction can go. The price can continue to correct and then continue to correct to this point, give us a rejection confirmation, then you can look for a buy to the upside. We have a valid cipher pattern here on the daily time frame. We have a very a cipher pattern here on the daily time frame. Measurements are check. Price reacting from this daily time frame of fair value gap, which is the key level, and then we have seen this bullish engulf that happened on Friday. So we see and we'll wait and see if price will not be able to create a new low. But this pattern um looks so clean and it's so promising as well. So apply that of the stop loss of the take profit of cipher pattern 0.382, 0.618 measured from C to D. Okay, measured from C to D. Now stop loss measure from S to C. Stop loss anywhere slightly below S or anywhere around this level is a good place to place your stop loss. For US starting, we don't really have anything this week on US starting, but I'm looking at this projection of a bat pattern here on US starting. I'm looking at this projection of a bat pattern on US starting. We don't really know if that's going to happen, but that will only happen if price can be able to take out this low. Okay, the price can be able to take out this low, then we can be able to see price pushing to this daily key level of order block. And then on the weekly time frame, that's a weekly time frame of what? Order block as well. It's a very good level, a very good liquidity level that price could be able to tap into. So for this setup, it's a good setup. I'm going to also update that by next week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, let's see how far price can be able to go to this downside. But if price decide to keep pushing up, then this pattern is going to fail. So because right now we have this kind of trend line, we have this kind of trend line that price is actually respecting. Let me just make that to be good. So we'll have this trend line that price is respecting, and if price can be able to break above that trend line, then you can see US 30 Dow Jones pushing all to the upside. So, but for now, this pattern still holds, and let's see what price will be able to do from now till next week. Now, last 100, we have this. Last week we had this pattern that failed on last 100. I think. Let's see. Good. So we had this pattern that failed on last 100 last week. Okay, this was a sharp pattern I shared with you guys. Everything looks great, was looking great for this pattern. Price reacted from the potential reversal zone, gave us a confirmation, but unfortunately the pattern failed and stop loss was hit. So it was a loss on this trade on on Nasdaq. Okay, Nas 100. So now this week we're having this week I'm looking at this A because CD pattern on the 2 hour or 4 hour time frame. So, like I said, I'm expecting price to correct back to this daily candle. I'm expecting price to correct back to at least 50% of this daily candle. We have seen we have seen so much happening around this level. First of all, we got our entry, other block mitigations around here, which confirm this move. So I'm expecting price to correct back to at least 50% of that bullish daily bullish engulf candle. Then if you can see if you can be able to see a rejection and a confirmation on the 1 hour time frame as price return back into this place, you can take a buy to the upside. So apply that of the stop loss and take profit level of a valid A because you see the pattern. Of course, 0.618 and 0.382 measure from X to C. So that is how it takes here. Stop loss anywhere below this level is a good place to place stop loss. Okay. So GDP AUD, unfortunately, this trade there was no execution after the first drop that gave us a little profit. Price returned back to potential reversals on taking us out at break even, and then unfortunately, price decided to hit the stop loss level. So no trade was executed again last week, and for now, this setup has failed because price, like I told you guys last week, I want price to take out this low, but fortunately, price didn't do that. Okay, so and I see stop loss level. So this trading setup is now invalid. So I will not be executing any trade on GDP AUD. Euro AUD, there is no setup. We don't have any setup on Euro AUD. Euro NZD, we don't have any setup at all on Euro NZD. We don't have any setup on Euro NZD. GDP NZD, we had this setup last week and price gave us little profit, return back to potential reversal zone, taking us out at break even. Then looking out for a re-entry, we didn't get any re-entry. We didn't get any re-entry because based on the daily time frame, price was still printing bullish candle. But on Friday, price printed this bearish engulf candle. So I'll be expecting price to correct back to at least 50% of this bearish engulf candle, giving us a rejection and a confirmation on the 1 hour time frame as price return back to this level. Give us rejection and confirmation. We can be able to sell to the downside. Now, this is a valid butterfly pattern. So apply the stop loss and take profit level of a butterfly pattern. Okay. A to D, take profit level of A to D, 0.382 and 0.618. Stop loss still remains the same place, 10% distance from the potential reversal zone. So that is that on GDP SZD. Okay. Now, Euro USD and GU, we don't really have any setup. Last week we had this bat pattern, but unfortunately, price decided to hit stop loss even before entry because based on the daily time frame, there was no daily confirmation for the reversal. Price was still printing bullish candle. Even on the 4 hour time frame, there is no other block mitigation. 2 hour time frame, there was no other block mitigations. It was after price hit stop loss, we started to see this other block around that level. Even on the 1 hour time frame, there was no confirmation at all for this setup. So price decided to hit stop loss even before entry. So this setup is now invalid. No trade will be executing right here on Euro Euro USD. Now on GU, like I told you guys last night, unfortunately you guys were not hearing my voice. I said if price can be able to push back to this other block, which is on the 2 hour time frame, you can see price pushing all the way up. Okay, so I'm not looking out to execute this bearish bat on. I'm not looking out to execute this bearish bat on. Uh, on GU because of the fact that I've not gotten any confirmation at all on the daily time frame for this reversal. And most importantly, price is still very, 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 very bullish. Okay, price is still very bullish. We have not seen any kind of reaction to the downside. No higher time frame order block mitigation around this level. The last order block mitigation we saw was around here, was around here, and after that, nothing else. So if price can be able to take out this minor resistance trend line, we can see price pushing all the way up. So for now, we don't have any entry on GU. But remember that this year we have gotten an amazing trading setup on. It was a very sweet swing buy on GU. Go. This is the setup, and price achieved full take profit level. Price this entry was around 9th of January 2025. So it was a sharp pattern. I shared this setup with you guys as we resume trading this year. And then right now, after like 2 months, this take profit level was fully achieved. So like I told you guys that when it comes to trading, anything can happen. So the best you can do for yourself is to believe in your strategy and execute. Okay, execute, provided that I've seen your entry, I've seen everything that makes sense. Price, I've given you confirmation for entry. Execute your trade and hold on to that. Hold on to that. I was actually on this trade, but I closed out when price achieved face target at 0.382. Measure from A to D. Measure from C to D. So as price achieved 0.382 around this level, that was where I closed because we are looking at for that bearish bat as of last 2 weeks. So it was a very profitable trading opportunity here on, yeah, this was the bat right now. It was a very profitable trading opportunity. So that is that about GM. Okay. So let's go straight to GDP card. Now for GDP card, we are having this deep crab. Even as of last week, price did not complete this setup. It was on Monday or Tuesday that was when price completed this setup. Now, what I'm expecting price to do right now is to correct back to. I'm expecting price to correct back to at least 50% of this uh bearish engulf candle, but on the 4 hour time frame, we have not really seen any kind of, okay, this is a valid order block that price might actually react to. So I'll be expecting to see, even on the 2 hour time, on the 1 hour time frame, we also got this order block mitigation, which is a very good sign. So I'll be expecting to see a rejection and a confirmation, a bearish confirmation for this sell. So this is a trade I'll be looking at to take again this week. I'm looking at to take a sell this week on GDP card if everything remains the same, of course. Probability that price will go in our favor. If it does not go in our favor, then it is a normal trading thing that can actually happen to anyone. So that is one thing about this trading opportunity. If price can be able to return back to this order block, mitigate this order block, give us confirmation for a sell, you can look out for a sell. So have a close monitoring at GDP card is a good setup. It's a very good setup. And if that happens, or I see price pushing down to this, apply the take profit level and the stop loss level of a deep crab. Okay, 0.38 to 0.618, and stop loss anywhere around 10% distance from the potential reversal zone is a good level. Okay, Euro card, we don't have any trading opportunity on Euro card. Price surge all the way up and then haven't given us any kind of harmonic pattern for, sorry guys, for entry. Okay, now on GDP JPY, or like I told you guys on the daily time frame, I told you guys that price, this other block here on the daily time frame might be calling price. Okay, it's a very good level. That other block on the daily time frame might be calling price. So this bearish shark, I will not be executing this bearish shark, which is on the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, I will not be executing this bearish shark. The reason being that the pattern is not occurring at any kind of key level. Okay, so I won't be executing this bearish shark. Even though price can be able to come to this level, probably sell. I will not be interested to sell. Okay, but then probably within the week, I'm going to send a revised setup for this because I'm looking at I'm looking at this pattern. So I'm going to measure the pattern to see if it gives me a bad pattern. So I'm going to look at the setup and communicate to you guys through the group. Okay, so I'm going to look at the setup to know if it's actually a valid bad pattern. So for now, there is no setup apart from this sharp pattern, this very sharp pattern, which of course you guys can take notice of that, but I will not be trading like I said before. If it aligns with your perception and with your analysis, you can actually look at to take that trade. But that is that on GJ. Euro JPY, we don't have any setup on Euro JPY, but last 2 weeks, of course, you guys know that last 2 weeks we had amazing opportunity on Euro JPY. It was a very Swiss trading opportunity. Full target was achieved both for this one and for this one. It was an amazing trading opportunity, and I mean, it was very, very great. Okay, GDP CHF. All right, now I told you guys that price completed this pattern, which is this butterfly pattern, and gave us a massive sell-off, achieving 0.38 to first take profit level. Now price is correcting back to this potential reversal zone. So let's see what price will do. If you can be able to get a confirmation, if you can get a confirmation around here, the price can be able to push to this level, give us confirmation probably on the 1 hour time frame or the 15 minutes time frame. A rejection and a confirmation, we can sell all the way down to 0.618. Price might even push beyond that, but this is a good level. Of course, you can know that if you know that if you go to the 2 hour time, you can see that that is a very good level of what that's a good level of order block. Okay, and price is here to get to that place. So probably by today, tomorrow, we'll see if price can be able to get to this level, give us a rejection and a confirmation, a bearish confirmation for a sell. We can take that sell. We can take that sell. For now, we don't really have any entry at the moment on GDP CHF. There is no entry at all. So we just have to wait and see how price develops. Now for AUD CHF, this pattern of course came out last week, and then I shared this setup with you guys and trade was executed. Right now, price is in small profit. So let's see what happens this week. If we can be able to achieve first take profit level, that would be great. And then we'll see if we can be able to achieve the final target, which is at 0.5732. So everything looks great for this setup. Everything looks great, like I said before. Everything looks very great and very amazing. We are going to see what will happen as price continue to develop. Okay, as price continue to develop. Right now, 4 hour is bullish on this time heat map, and 1 hour is bullish, and then 30 minutes is also bullish, but 15 minutes is giving us bearish. So let's see if price can maintain this bullishness on the 4 hour time frame for from now till Wednesday. If that could happen, then we can see price pushing all the way up. So that is one thing you guys need to know about this setup. So everything looks great, like I said before. Let's see what price we do this week. Okay. Yeah. So NZD card price gave us profit last week on this pattern, but right now everything is very, very bullish. Even on the time heat map, we can see that we are all green, meaning that we are fully bullish on this trade. But price gave us profit which achieved first target at 0.382. Price returned back to entry, taking us out at break even. Partial profit was taken at this trade, and then price are returned back to entry. Right now, there is no rejection and confirmation for a sell, even on the daily time frame as well. So even on the time heat map, price is 100% bullish. So right now, we're not looking at to sell NZD card anytime soon. Okay, we have a lot of things to the upside. Like I can see that this order block on the daily time frame could be calling price, and it can it's a very long journey. This target this from the current level of price can even give us around this can give us this can give us around how many pips? 294 pips. That's a very long move. 271 as well. So it's a good long move. So that other block might be calling price. So by next week, I'm going to send a revised setup because we might see a very good swing setup to that level. So by next week, I'm going to send a revised setup for this NZD card. For now, we don't have any entry at the moment apart from the one that happened last week. Now USD CHF is has been a very rough one on this setup, a very rough one on this setup. Okay, and that is one thing about USD CHF. Since last year, the pair moves very slowly. But if you want to move, it's always during CHF news. It's always during CHF news or USD news. That's when you can see the pair moving so aggressively. Apart from those times, it's always very hard to see the pair move. Okay, but everything looks great for this bad pattern. Like I said before, everything looks great. But let's see if price can be able to get to at least if price can be able to get to at least 0.38 mitigating this other block. We can be able to take partial profit, move stop loss to break even. For now, you just have to allow price to do what you want to do. Stop loss remain the place where it's supposed to be. Okay, final target is at this 4 hour order block, which is 0.618, which is at 0.9032. So everything looks great, like I said before, everything looks great for this setup. You just have to wait it out. Okay, so there's nothing you can do on this. If you're not on the trade already, there is nothing you can do. You can't even enter right now because we are going to place your stop loss. We are going to place your stop loss, even on the 15 minutes time frame. We are going to place your stop loss. So we might see price returning back to this other block on the 15 minutes time frame. Price can be able to do so many things. Okay, price can do so many amazing things on the 15 minutes time frame. So all you have to do is just to wait it out. You just have to wait and see what price will do. Right now, there's absolutely nothing you can do. There's absolutely nothing you can do. For US oil, it has been a tug of war on this commodity, on this pair. Okay, so this is a good setup. I shared this setup last week. Price gave us profit, return back to entry, gave us confirmation, gave us rejection confirmation for another buy, return back again. That was on Friday, pushing up again today, and then it's just pushing and pushing, and that is how this pair moves. Okay, it will come back to entry, push all the way up, come back to entry. It's just about how it moves based on the sentiment and every other thing that is happening on US oil. Okay, so right now, there's absolutely nothing you can do. Price is almost close to 0.382. All you have to do is to allow price to do what he wants to do. You can take partial profit because partial profit would have taken right now and move stop loss to break even. As price decide to push all the way to this point, you can take partial profit and then move stop loss to break even. So for now, this is just like a break even trade. So if price decide to come back to entry, then you can exit this trade and break even. So, but let's see what happens from now till Friday. Okay. Now this week I included natural gas this week. Price has, I think it has actually activated this first setup. Almost, almost. So let me look at the general setup from the daily time frame. From the daily time frame, this is actually a bearish crab pattern. Okay, this is a bearish crab pattern. So I decided to add this natural gas because some people likes to trade commodity pairs. Okay, so but one thing about commodity pairs is that sometimes it doesn't move fast. It moves so slowly. So if you're looking for a very fast return, this may not really be an idea for you. But if you're looking for a pair that you can hold for a longer period of time, you can look out for trading this asset. Okay. Yeah. So this is a bearish crab pattern. So let's look at what is happening there on the daily time frame. If we zoom in on that, let me hide all of this. Let me also hide this. So if you zoom in on that, let's look at what is going on here on the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, consider price swept this liquidity above and closed bearish. Okay, and then this one price continued to be bearish. So now this is the last bearish candle. So I'm expecting price to correct at least to 50% of this bearish candle. Okay, of course, if you come down to the 2 hour time frame or even on the 4 hour time frame, this is what we call a breaker block. Okay, this is an order block that price disrespected. So it is ideal for price to return back to. Of course, can treat this as also a failed support that price is coming to retest as a resistance also. Okay, we have seen a rejection, but I've not seen a confirmation. A confirmation we can wait for price to close to engulf this rejection candle. That is a confirmation. For now, we still have like an hour, 7 minutes more for this 2 hour candle to finish forming. So this is a rejection, a good rejection, but we have to wait for the confirmation. So it's a good place to take your first sell. Then if this sell fails, then we can look at taking the last sell around this level. Okay. So that is that about natural gas. You can look at your what do you call it? You can look at your broker to know if it um allows you to trade natural gas US dollar. So it sometimes is not available in all brokers. So you have to look out for your broker to know if it allows you to trade that particular asset. So with that, this will bring us to the end of this live of this market review. Okay, this was supposed to be a live stream, but unfortunately, the live stream didn't actually hold as we expected it to hold because it held, but unfortunately, the tools there was no voice on the live stream. So I really apologize for that. So this will bring us to the end of this market review. So we are going to look at how the market will play out this week. So look out for the setups I've shared with you guys and hope you see you guys next week as we review how the market played out. So if you're yet to get your account, check below this video. You will see a link to sign up with either SNS, sign up with either IC Market or with HFN. So these are the three recommended broker I will advise that you trade with because of what? Tight spread, swap free, and fast execution speed also. So it gives you the opportunity to even trade most of these assets that you cannot be able to trade with little cash. You can able to trade them with little cash and make a certain amount of profit trading them. So and they also they don't have they have top notch customer support as well. So that is what you can do. And most importantly, if you are yet to be profitable or if you are still confused, if you don't really know what to do, you can actually get our advanced Forex mastery course and mentorship. It's a mentorship program. You can get it. Just link is going to be below this video for you to be able to sign up, go through the course, go through the website content to know if the strategy and everything with this still there is something that you can be able to do. If it's something that you know that yes, this strategy aligns with your aligns with your personality, you can sign up. You can sign up and then join us. So we can also wait to see you in our members area. So this should bring us to the end of this market review. So I love you guys. I hope to see you guys by next week. And this will be all for now. And bye for now, guys.